What is up, Wholesale 2 Million family? Happy Friday, or I mean Monday. Happy Monday. Hope you guys had a great weekend. Wife and I just came back from Florida. Absolutely amazing. We went to a mastermind. So it costs about $25,000, all right, to join this mastermind. And you have to do, I think, at least over 100 deals. You have to do over 100 deals already to be in the mastermind, but just came back. And I got some few things I want to share with you guys. I linked up and I connected with this one guy in my real estate mastermind. And what he does is he has his own, basically has his own skip tracing company. So I team up with him to come up with our own skip tracing, basically skip tracing service, where I believe is probably going to be the cheapest compared to any other company that you're currently using. Also, too, is so we're thinking about launching that on August 1st. So stay tuned. So I told him, hey, I got a big audience, you know. So basically the reason why they're able to get it so cheap, because these guys and gal, they skip tracing volumes like hundreds of thousands, even millions, all right, of basically of names. So they skip tracing volume. So if you're only skip tracing 5,000, 10,000, or 1,000, right, your cost is going to be a lot higher because, you know, so they charge you a lot higher. So I'm able to team up with him, all right, to say, hey, I got a big audience here. So I pitched him, I got a big audience here. So what can you do? So I'm thinking it's probably going to be a lot cheaper. So stay tuned. August 1st, we're going to launch the website, and I'm going to share with you exactly the breakdown, how it's cost, and all of that. But it's very, very competitive. I think it's going to be the cheapest out of all the company that you're currently using. And I have someone you asked me, so Khang, how accurate is it? I'm saying probably as accurate as it can be. Obviously, there's no company out there that can guarantee you 100% accuracy, but I think it's probably going to be very, very, very dang close to a lot of the competitor, the top competition out there, or competitor out there. Okay. All right, well, let's jump into, so today I have, okay, so I got someone message me, actually comment on Instagram, and I would like you to know from you guys as well, is that they asked me, so they say, hey, Khang, so let me read the question really quick. So if you haven't followed me on Instagram, hit me up on IG, go to Khang, Khang WTM. Also, to stay tuned toward the end, we are doing a $2,000 giveaway. Because you guys, obviously, I'm going to keep my promise. Thank you so much for 200,000 subscribers. From the bottom of my heart, I want to say thank you so much for all the love, all the support that you guys have been giving me. So I'm going to give back. So I'm thinking toward the end, I'm going to tell you guys how to enter to win this $2,000 cash. I'm thinking I'm going to pick two winners, and then I'm going to give away $1,000 each. So comment down below and let me know. Okay. So the question on Instagram, let me read it to you, is, Khang, how important is it to have a great partner in life that's equally focused and driven to the best of your future, or could you have it done without each other? Now, this is a very, very important question. So comment in and let me know, is this something you guys want me to talk about a little bit? But obviously, this is a Q&A. Pop in your phone number. I'm going to bring you on. And if you have any questions to ask me, this is the time. But who's on this live chat that's in a relationship? Like you know, if you're in a relationship, comment in, let me know. But let me go ahead and send this out really quick, and let's get some more people on this live. Because I get people ask me this all the time. I think it's very, very important, but so hold on a second. Join me live on YouTube now. Click the link for a Q&A session. Boom. There it is. Let me also get Instagram on really quick. Instagram family, what's going on? Swipe up, join me on this Monday Q&A, and let's rock and roll. Okay, hold on a second. Hang in there. Hold on a second. I just need to, hold on a second. Boom, boom, boom. Done. Question. Okay, so I guess I'm very lucky. So when the wife and I, when we got together at the age of 18, we're both high school dropout, and we have the same goals and basically we have the same goal and the similar belief in life. So we both willing to sacrifice. We're both willing to work and grind. When the wife and I first met each other, we were working all the time, eat, work, and sleep, eat, work, and sleep. And we knew that we had to pay the price. So Lon and I, we only actually see each other a few hours during at nighttime. So I used to work like at 1 p.m. In the afternoon, and she worked early in the morning. And then I switched my shift to where I work 5 o'clock in the morning. Then I come home, right? That's when we started a little side hustle. That's when we started a little small business. So I came in, I went to my company and I said, hey, can I switch my schedule to 5 a.m. So that way when I get off work, I can go into the mall and help out Lon so she can go home, she can shower, and then she can eat. So we actually see each other only a few hours at night. And we did that, you guys, for like 5 years. Like 5 years. I'm not talking about 6 months. I'm not talking about 1 year. I'm talking about 5 years. That is commitment. That is dedication. That is discipline. And was it hard? Oh, dude, of course it was extremely hard. But, having someone that have the same values, same belief, and are also a hustler, also an entrepreneur, all I can say is that it helps out a lot, right? So that way you guys don't have to, come in conflict where you're working all the time and she's like, hey, you're not spending any time with me, or vice versa. But listen, anything is possible. Anything can work if you guys are committed to each other. So let's say if you're in a relationship already, but he or she is not an entrepreneur, right? They want to go work at their job, or they want to be a stay-at-home mom or whatnot, right? I think if you guys, as long as you guys committed, as long as you guys sit down and talk to each other, as far as, if this is the relationship that you value, all right, if this is the gal or girl, right, the gal or the guy that you want to be with forever, then you must sit down and you guys must talk. All right, talk the time where you work, the time where you spend time together, etc. But when you guys are both entrepreneurs, it seems like you guys just kind of go at it, and then you just kind of figure out all the schedule to blend in with the work. But when you are not, when you're the entrepreneur, right, and you're the one that wants to work and all that, and the other one is not on the same page as you, it's definitely a little bit tougher, but anything is possible. Anything can work if you guys sit down and actually talk it and work it out. But it can be stressful, right? Because you're hustling, you're working, you're grinding, and you're excited about it. And she or he's here, hey, you're not spending much time with me, and etc. So yeah, things can get a little tough. All right, so let me bring someone on really quick here. So if you have any questions, pop in your phone number, and then I am going to bring you on. How do I get proof of funds? So the best way to you can get proof of funds, just go online. Just Google proof of funds, and there are a bunch of company out there that can provide you proof of funds. So if you have any question, pop in your phone number, and I'm going to bring you on live. I mean, listen, Lon and I, our relationship is not perfect in any means. We're still working at it. We still argue, not as bad as it used to be, but we still do. And it's not perfect. There's time where I just grind. She's like, hey, Khang, you know what? Dude, you've been at this for like 15 hours, man. Let's go. So yes, it's just, I think communication is key. Hello, who's this?
This is Alan.
Alan, dude, this is Khang. Happy Monday.
Oh, what's up, Khang?
Hey, bro, what's the catchphrase?
Let's go
get this money. Alan, man, what's your question? How can I help?
My question is it contributing to higher cold callers to acquire more deals?
Say that one more time.
Is it contributing to acquire more deals by hiring cold callers?
Well, dude, it's like my question back to you is that have you done any deal yet?
Yes, but as far I've taken a pause because I haven't really gotten any good offers yet. Any more leads into getting more deals.
Okay, bro. How many deals have you closed already?
I've closed 2 because I've networked with
Okay, hold on.
real estate broker.
I got you. So you closed 2, and now you're thinking about hiring on cold caller, correct?
Correct.
Okay, bro. So basically, dude, if you close 2 deals already, if you have the budget for it, then if you want to, yes, you can go ahead and hire on some cold caller. But
okay.
but my advice to you is grow your business slowly. Don't try to go fast, dude. It's slow and steady, win the race. So what I mean by that is you got to scale your business slowly, you know? So bring on one person, don't bring on 3 or 4, just bring on one person that's going to help you, you know, cold call. And then after that, see how, because listen, man, you still got to stay on top of them. You still got to train them, right? So just one person at a time, man. And once that person can come on and they can show you that they can get deals for you, and you feel like, hey, we need another person on the team, then you can bring more on. But I'm saying just slow, one at a time.
Okay.
All right, bro.
I understand.
All right, dude. Thanks for call, bro.
Hey, Khang.
Yep.
Let's go get this money.
Later, bro.
Later, bro.
Yeah, you guys, scaling your business is just slow and steady. Just slow and steady, right? If you rush into it, I'm telling you, like you're gonna wipe through your you're gonna wipe through your money like that, and you didn't even know where it went. Just slow and steady. Because a lot of times you be like, you know what? I need to get away from the grind. I need to hire people. I need to put system and team in place. It all takes time. It doesn't just happen in a day or in a week. It all takes time. And when you rush into it, you make too big of a mistake. Hello?
Hey, Khang, how's it going?
Good, man. Happy Monday. What's your name?
Nasir.
Nasir, dude, what's the catchphrase?
Man, you already know. Let's go get this money.
Bro, what's your question? How can I help?
Okay, so this is actually perfect for me. I am 18 years old, and I'm like just starting out, and I've always wanted to invest into real estate. Now, wholesale was definitely one of my first ones that I've always looked into. And I was wondering, when I'm driving around gathering addresses and like distressed properties, when do I know I actually have a deal underneath my hand?
Well, I mean, you won't know until you talk to the seller.
Okay, because yeah, I've talked to a few people so far, but it's like you know, they're like kind of iffy. Like I know one person, they were telling me they didn't know if they really want to sell the property yet.
Correct. So with that, dude, then you have to put them on a follow up. So typically, if that's what they say, I put them on a follow up. For example, 15, 30, 60, 90 days. So 15, 30, 60, and 90 days. And then I just continue to follow up with them until they either sell it to me, someone else, or yeah.
Okay.
Otherwise, you just got to keep following up.
Okay.
All right, bro. I hope that answered your question.
Yes, it did.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yep. Thank you. Ciao, bro. All right. Let's keep moving along. So you have any question you want to ask me, anything, you know, it doesn't even have to be, if you don't want it to be real estate related, if you're stuck, I really just want to help you out. If you're stuck, if you're like, hey, Khang, how, you know, whatever you want, pop in your phone number. I'm going to bring you on, and then you'll be able to ask me the questions you want. And if I don't know the answer, I'll let you know I don't know.
Hello?
Let's go get this money.
Let's go get this money.
Hey, bro, so what's your name?
My name is Sal.
Sal, what's your question?
My question is, you know, I got my first deal about a month and a half ago, thanks to you, 37K.
Oh, 37G.
37G, yeah, in Texas.
Dang, bro, congrats, man. That's huge.
Yeah. And then I've been one of your followers big time the whole year of last year when we're doing the Friday cold calling. So, you know, kudos to you, and I appreciate all you do, brother.
Oh, bro, dude, thank you so much for the love and support, man. But what's your question, bro?
My question is, now I got I have a contract in Connecticut. I wanted to see if you're in that market, or do you know there's a title company I can use, and if you have any buyers in New Haven.
Gotcha. So, bro, I'm not in Connecticut. I don't think I have any. I don't think there's anyone in my mastermind is in Connecticut. But here's my advice to you: is that if you're looking for a title company, you need to go on to the Facebook group called Wholesaling Houses Full Time.
Yeah, I think I'm on there.
Okay, so if you're on there, have you made a post yet? Have you made a post saying you're looking for a title company?
Yeah, I think I've looked to
Okay.
Hardly anybody responds on that one.
Okay, so another way that you can do it, dude, is try to see if you can search up local RIA. So local RIA just type in Facebook, man, local RIA in Connecticut, and they should have a local Facebook. Also, too, is on Facebook, if you don't want to make a post, you can search for it, right? You just type in title company in Connecticut, man, and I promise you, dude, there might be some fee that's already that people have already asked, and it's going to pop up.
Okay.
All right, dude. And so to me, those are the ways to do it. Have you joined Bigger Pockets?
Bigger Pocket. I remembered going through it last week.
Okay.
But I don't know how to use that. How do I?
Well, dude. So learn how to use it. Go on YouTube, how to use Bigger Pockets, and then you need to make a post. And I promise you, dude, if you make a post, like there should be someone that'll be able to reach out to you.
Okay.
Yep. If not, then you have to Google and just call them and talk to all the title company and see if they do it, and then just pick one.
Bigger Pockets.
All right. Good luck, bro.
All right, man.
Yep.
Let's go make that money.
Money, ciao, bro. Oh gosh. Okay, let's move on to another one. Can you guys let me know? Like, can you hear that? Was that clear? Were you guys able to hear it? So if you have any questions, comment in your phone number, and I'm gonna bring you on live. For those of you, if you're new to the channel, welcome to the Wholesale to Million family. If you're watching this live, please help your boy King Khang out. So if you want to exit out the live chat, so that way you close the chat, boom, smash that thumbs up for me. Really help out with the YouTube algorithm, and obviously, I, from the bottom of my heart, greatly appreciate it. 582. Wait. Oh, geez. 558. Jeez. 2385. Okay. We're coming in weak today. Hello?
Hey.
Let's go get this money.
Let's go get this money.
Hey, bro. So what's your name?
Kevin.
Kevin, dude, what's your question? How can I help?
I just wanted to know. I'm just getting started in this, man, and I just want to know where should I start first? I mean, I'm pretty new to this. So I want to get started, but I don't know where should I start? Where do you recommend just starting first?
All right, bro. So you said Kevin, right?
Yeah.
Kevin, I'm gonna give you two options. I'm going to give you the free way and the pay way, and I'm going to leave it up to you, dude. So the choice is yours, okay?
Yeah.
So the free way, dude, is I highly recommend that you go back to my old YouTube video where I actually share with you exactly kind of how to roughly get started, but you would have to go, dude, I have over 900 video. So if you're willing to spend the time, go back and watch from the beginning and try to put the missing link together yourself. That's the free way. So it's going to cost you time, right? But it doesn't cost you any money. And I would suggest that you should join the local RIA. So search up what?
What is that?
The local RIA, REIA. Just Google it, man. Google local RIA in whatever states you're in, and you need to join that local RIA and start networking with people.
Okay.
Okay, so that's the free way. The pay way is I do have a course that is a step-by-step that I put together, right? That I take you one day at a time. Like I'll take you through the whole entire process where I got all the missing link lay out for you one at a time. Now that's going to cost you that's going to cost you money, but You're now not wasting time trying to figure and putting the link together because I have it all already for you. But you still gotta be willing to put in the work. All right, bro?
All right.
So whether it's the freeway or the payway, dude, I want you to understand that you're gonna have to put in a massive amount of work to actually make it work. It's not an easy walk in the park. So if you want the step-by-step guide, dude, the link is right in my descriptions. Just go to WTMFAM.com. And dude, I'm gonna hook you up on this live, dude. I'm gonna hook you up with a 30% off. Just use promo code WTM.
All right.
So, dude,
All right, thanks, man.
Kevin, the choice is yours. Good luck, bro.
All right, thanks, man.
Yep, ciao. So let's move on to the next one. I know a lot of you asked me that, so Khang, how do I get started? But it's just like if, you know, it takes a lot of time to explain. That's why there's over 900 videos trying to explain that. So whether you want to do the freeway or the payway, it's up to you. You know, I'm not trying to sell you anything. Everything that you ever need is on YouTube. Do you want to waste the time to do that? Or you don't? It's up to you. Hello?
Hello?
Hi, happy Monday.
Hi, let's get this money.
Let's go get this money. And I'm sorry, what's your name?
Hi, my name's Jesslyn Alcaraz.
Jocelyn, and how can I help you?
Hi, so I'm recently getting started into doing the wholesale real estate, and
Nice.
I've been watching your videos on TikTok.
Oh, thank
Want
you.
to start getting into wholesale real estate. I'm 23 years old, and I'm here in Texas.
Hustler, okay. So what's your question?
So my question is, I currently found this house, and I have it close to getting under contract. I'm getting in contact with the person that owns the house. So I already got it down to like a price to it. So he was selling it for $115K. So I got it down to $105K. So I'm asking, what is my next step? So do I find an investor? I'm kind of confused on like what's my next step after I get the house under contract.
I got you. Okay. So first of all, I'm going to help save you time. And this is why mentorship is just important sometime. Okay. So I'm going to help save you time to see if this is actually a deal where you need to waste more time on it, or if you should not. Okay. So he's asking for 115, you said, right?
Yes.
And
so the seller was asking for 115.
Correct. And you made a verbal offer to him, and he accepted kind of at 105, right?
Yes.
Okay. And now is this property, is it listed or is it not?
It's listed on Zillow.
Okay. So to me right now, this just set an alarm off to me that this is probably 99% it's not a deal. And
I'm sorry.
So I'm saying this signal to me that this is probably not a deal because it's on market and you only got $10,000 off. But let me confirm. Now, what's the ARV on the property?
The ARV, I'm not too sure on it. I still needed to go look at the property to see how much remodeling it needs.
Okay, so you guys, listen. You guys are wasting a bunch of time here. So you need to follow the formula. Now, do you know what the formula is?
No, what is that?
Oh my goodness, you guys! I'm sorry,
I'm really.
I understand.
So.
I understand. And listen, I'm not trying to beat you up or anything like that. It's just that you guys got to understand. If you don't know the formula, you don't know what's a deal and what's not a deal. So you're wasting a bunch of time on something that's not a deal. So typically, when stuff are on the market and anyone tells me, oh, I got $5,000 off of it, I got $10,000 off of it. To me, right off the bat, it's not a deal. But so here's the formula. The formula is ARV. So you need to figure out what's the property worth after it's fixed up.
Okay.
The next thing you need to know is obviously the rehab cost. How much does it cost to fix up the property?
Okay.
And then the next thing that you need to figure out is how much you want to make on it. But it's ARV minus 30%. So if you take 115 minus 30%, I'm not saying 115 is the ARV, but I'm giving you an example. So 115 minus 30%, you already have to be down at 85,000. Like,
okay, I see.
Okay, so now you got to take the 85,000, you got to minus the repair. What does it cost to fix this property up? If it costs 20,000, you got to minus another 20,000. That puts you down at 65. You see, 65,000. Now, how much do you want to make on it? If you want to make 10,000 on it, you got to take another 10,000. So, which means you got to get this property on the contract for 55,000.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So I can sell it to the investor for a little bit more, and then he could have the rest to like remodel it and all that.
Correct. Okay. Now listen, you have to know the formula. You can't just say, "Oh, I'm going to sell it to an investor for a little bit more." No, if you follow the formula, you will be able to know exactly how much you can sell to the investor for. So if you got on a contract for 55,000 to make 10,000, you can sell this to an investor for $65,000 or more.
I see. Okay. Yeah, I had watched a video on similar to what you were talking about.
Okay. Yes. So you need to know the formula. So to me, now you need to figure out the ARV. You need to figure out how much the property is going to cost to fix it up. Then you follow the formula. Then you should know how much to offer. All right.
Sounds good.
All right. Good luck.
Thank you.
Yep. You're welcome. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Like honestly, if you get on the phone and if I sound like I'm picking on you or whatnot, just understand that's kind of how I teach. So I'm not trying to be mean or anything like that. I just want you guys to like understand, So I'm saving you a lot of time here. Like she could have, whoever it is, I'm sorry that I don't remember your name, but you could have spent another like 2 hours, 3 hours, probably a couple days on this deal, and then you realize it's not a deal. So I just saved you what, 2-3 days? What is that worth? When I first started, I've gone through all of this. I locked property on the contract, spent a week on it, trying to market it, trying to find a buyer, and then realized it's not even a deal to begin with. So that's why in the course, right, the step-by-step, I'll take you through the exact process. Like, if I was to start over, this is exactly what I would do. Just one step at a time, and it's all video. Like, I'm not a writer. Like, you don't have to read anything. It's all video. I'm telling you action step every single day what to do. Actionable step. So if you want to spend the next 6 months to put the puzzle together, great. You do you, right? If you want it today, so you can start tomorrow and start taking action, then if you want to check it out, the link is right below. Let's go.
Hello?
Happy Monday.
Hi, Khang.
Who am I speaking with?
This is Kara.
Kara, what's the catchphrase?
Let's go get
this money. Kara, how can I help you?
Okay, so I just have one quick question.
Yes.
I'm really just having problems with if I'm trying to do this wholesaling virtually, will you always have boots on the ground to see like the real damages or just get real pictures of the house? The only reason I'm asking is because I had one good deal where I had pictures, I had, I was getting contractors lined up to go and see all the, if there's any damage that the seller didn't tell me about. And then it just turned sour because it turned out the seller was lying about a couple things. And I pretty much, in my due diligence period, found out about it. But I was trying to see, how do I prevent that? Do you hire like boots on the ground to get pictures and go in before you even present an offer? Or is that like dishing out money before you don't even know if they're going to say yes? And by then you spent like $100 on getting pictures. So I'm having problems with that.
I got you. So I'm going to help you, save you some money, save you some time, and get this all figured out for you, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. I'm sorry. What's your name again?
Kara.
So Kara, the only time that you want foot on the ground is to actually, that person goes to the property and to help you facilitate the showing. So which means, you set up an appointment. So for the buyer to go see the property and you have foot on the ground, that person to be there to make sure that the seller and the buyer doesn't talk about the price. I'm going to save you all on the rest. That's the only time. You don't need to hire a contractor to go out there. Okay? So, so here's what you're going to do. So if you want pictures, typically, if the seller lived there, the seller can send it over to you. If it's rented, see if you can ask the renter. They can send it over to you. unless the property is vacant, then you can use this company. But you have to have an LLC for this company to work with you.
Okay.
So it's called wegolook.com.
Okay.
So wegolook.com is a company. It's basically like Uber, but for real estate investors. So they will they work in every single state. They have someone to go out there on behalf of your company, and they'll take picture for you. And I think they charge about roughly about that $100. Okay.
Okay, but if you have the seller send you
Yep.
pictures, the only thing is that I thought I was being smart because he did send me
Good.
pictures, and he has like his ex-wife, I guess, was living there, and he was trying to sell it off because the divorce got
Yep.
finalized, this and that, and he sent me pictures, but then he didn't send me the pictures of the damage.
I
He
understood.
sent me, like, the good pictures.
I understood.
So what do you have a lot of like times that kind of happens where you get the pictures from the sellers, but then they're kind of excluding the pictures with damages?
Yes. So so basically what you're gonna do is I've been virtually wholesaling for the past almost 5 years. So we do completely virtual. We don't see the seller. We don't see the property. We don't meet up with the buyers. So when seller sends you over pictures, what you're gonna do is you're gonna you talk to the seller. Right, there's seller that lies about the repair, and that's completely fine.
Right.
It's completely fine. It's actually good.
Yeah.
And let me tell you why it's good. So all you need to do is you don't need a contractor to go out there. All right, you just gonna talk to them over the phone. You're just gonna estimate what the repair will gonna be. You just follow the formula. You tie the property under contract, and let's say now you send it out to your buyer. And then you send your buyer to go out there. Let your buyer go out there and look at the repair. Let your buyer tells you what kind of work it needs. And then if your buyer goes out there and they say, hey, look, you tell me that the property only needs $20,000 in repair, but you know what? I look at it, it's actually going to cost $40,000 in repairs. So here's what you're going to do. And the seller knows when the seller lies to you, they know they lied to you. They know they hide the damage. So it's good. It's a good thing. You go back to them and you said, listen, my contractor just went out there and they look at, and there's a lot more work that's needed to be done. And listen, you don't want to accuse the seller of anything. You basically play it off like they don't know about it. And so don't start pointing fingers and don't turn that conversation into a conflict. But instead you just say, hey, listen, so I say, hey, listen, Bob, you might not know this, but a contractor went out there and they look at the property, and I think you missed a couple of things that you might not know of. But there's a lot more repair that needed to be done to the property than what we initially talked about. So, it does not cost $20,000. It actually costs $40,000. To actually fix the property up. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna renegotiate with them. But before you renegotiate with them, right, you need to negotiate with your buyer first. So what I mean by that is, now have you sent your buyer out to look at the property yet?
Yeah, I did. And,
okay.
And they did exactly what you said. They renegotiated with me.
Good.
Like if you at least get it at like say 100,000, then I'll take it.
Got you. Okay. So walk me through the number really quick. What's the ARV on the property?
It was like this was a while ago, and to be honest, the deal kind of went south because he didn't agree on the new price. But it was like around 300,000, and then he lied about over 100,000.
Sure. Okay.
And so after that, I was trying to get it at like 85 so that I could sell it for 100,000 to the cash buyer.
Hold on. Okay, ARV is 300,000. So we take 300,000 minus 30%. So that puts it at 210. Now, what is the repair on it?
But then the repair was like 100,000.
Okay,
so
hold on. So repair is 100,000. So that put us at 110.
Yeah.
So that's what the buyer would buy it at, is 110.
But the buyer said not 110. They said make it 100 flat, and then we'll take it.
Okay. And what do you have it under contract at?
So then that's when I had tried to make it at 85. But then how you said, like, I had it under contract for, it was like 40,000 in repairs because that's all he had told me about.
Right. I understand. So what do you have it under contract for?
Well, right now I'm trying to do the 85, but he just won't agree.
No. What did you have it under contract before?
It was like 140 something.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
So 140. And how long ago was this deal?
It was like 3 weeks ago.
Okay. Let me tell you guys something. All right. Follow up is extremely key. So a lot of times this deal don't. Now the last time that you told him that you need to be at 85, he said no.
Right.
Did you follow up with him after that or no?
Yeah, I have been.
Okay, good. So when was the last time that you talked to the seller?
Last time I talked to him was probably like 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
And yeah.
So I would like you to follow up with the seller again. And this time I want you to follow up with the seller and maybe try to see if you can move up on price. And see if you can try to lock it up. So he wanted. So what is he willing? What is he willing to did he willing to come down from 140 at all?
No, because he's blaming it on his ex-wife.
Like, listen, everyone that's watching this, like, I'm really like I'm showing you guys exactly how this deal done live. Like, this is so basically this is a no deal, and I'm going to show you how to turn a no deal into a deal, and I do this all the time. So so do you know how much he owe on the property?
Nothing.
Oh, so it's free and clear.
Yeah.
Okay, good, nice. So it's free and clear. So you went back and negotiate for one down to 85, and he wouldn't even move on the 140 at all.
He in text messages, he actually said yes, that after I explained to him like the amount of damage, and I was like, this is a lot more than kind of was brought to my attention before.
Okay.
My contractor is saying that I'm gonna probably need it around 85.
Okay.
And he goes, okay, 85 sounds great. I agree with that price. I thought it was done. It was good. Then he brought that attention to his ex-wife because they're gonna be splitting it. Now they're both gonna get like 40,000, and she like lost her mind, and then the deal went sour because he was like, she's gonna sue me that I'm not selling it enough, and I'm already being held contempt of court for a divorce, and if I get it sold under 100,000, she's gonna add this, that I'm not doing my due diligence to find the highest buyer.
Okay, got it. Okay, so now you need to go back and have you negotiated with him where you ask him? So I understand that 85,000 is too low for you. Where would you need to be then? Have you asked the seller that question?
That's the problem. He's saying I even bumped it up to 90 just so I could get 10 flat.
Right.
And he was like, that's fine with me too. And I guess the whole problem is that like he's just scared because of the whole divorce thing, and the ex-wife is just trying to scare him on like legal matters, that he just said, this is so stressful, I'd rather just keep it so that I don't have to deal with anybody, not even just me. Right.
Okay, now hold on. Like, his ex-wife, does she need to sign off on the purchase and sale agreement or no?
That's the thing. No, she doesn't. She's not even a title holder. She's just trying to scare him.
I see. So
yeah.
Okay, so you've been following up with him, and so he's okay with it. He's just afraid that she's gonna do something.
Yeah, something in the divorce. She's trying to hold it against him, so she's saying, I'm gonna hold this against you too in court, and this and that, when she has no ground to even do that.
Man, that's gonna be tough.
I know.
So now I guess you would have to see if you have so now for him to have a peace of mind to move forward, then you need to have someone that knows a little bit about the laws, maybe have an attorney chat with him regarding his issue, and then have him talk to the attorney so that he can get a peace of mind that whether she can do something or she cannot do something.
Mm-hmm.
Because without that, it seems like it's going to be tough for him to move forward.
Right. Okay. But to be honest, my original question was just like, I was just trying to see, because he kind of lied in the beginning about the amount of damage, or I feel like if he was, if I could have gotten that upfront picture of how much repairs it would have been, that I could have given a clean answer, and then that could have been, the first go around where everything was fine. So I was just kind of wondering what you go from there, because what I did was got pictures from him, had a mom and pop cash buyer come around that were easier to talk to.
Right.
And they sent me pictures and this and that. They told me the repair. So then that's when I got my real answer on like, okay, it's going to be $100,000. But I just feel like, what is there anything that I could have done to prevent that and get the right pictures on the first go around?
Now listen, when you go virtual, I mean, what you can, to prevent it, then obviously you need to have a contractor to go out, see the property first, right, before you actually even, sign the contract. But listen, right, like, you're going to run into seller that's going to lie to you. So you're going to run into seller that's going to lie to you. I mean, this kind of stuff is going to happen. And like I said, to prevent it, the only way is you have someone to go out, look at the property first, right? And even that, sometimes they go out, they look at the property, then the buyer goes out and the buyer do their inspections, and there will still be stuff that comes up. So I wouldn't, like, if I were you, I wouldn't beat yourself up on this deal, because no matter what, even if it moved forward, he's going to still have, because if you send your contractor to go out there, and obviously you won't be able to lock it up on a contract at 140. You would have to lock it on the contract at 85,000, and even at the 85,000, he would still have to talk to his ex, and his ex is not going to agree with it.
Exactly.
So if I were you, I wouldn't beat yourself up on this deal. And listen, it happens all the time. And the best way to get over a deal like this is always think you're missing out on a $10,000 deal. And let me tell you, and I hope this makes you feel better and that you can move on. I lost on a $50,000 deal, a $60,000 deal. And it happens to be multiple times. And it's not something that we did wrong. It almost go to closing and a family member jump in, a husband jump in, and I have the same issue like this, that jump in and it just killed the deal. And you just have to keep on following up, shake it off, and just move on to the next one. And just don't dwell on it, because, and I beat myself up too, just like you, and I dwell on it, and trust me, it's not going to do anything but hold you back. So if I were you, I would just follow up with him, talk to him, and just comfort him, or have someone that like understand the law a little bit about the situation, and have him speak to that person so he can feel better, and then just continue moving on, finding more deals. And a lot of you out there, what you're doing is that you're stuck on one deal because you don't have a lot of deal in your pipeline. So if you ever run into this issue where you feel down, where you're beating yourself up on a deal, you need to tell yourself that you don't have enough deal flow in your pipeline. Because if you do, let's just say if you have 5 under contract and this one fell out, so what? You got 4 more to close. Yeah. Okay.
Exactly. Okay. So
all right.
Pretty much in the future, I just need to get the pictures from the seller, get the pictures from a family member who can go there, have my cash buyer check out the place, tell me the truth. Or if I really think that they're lying and I think something's kind of fishy going on, then before I even put it under the contract, get because there's free quotes from contractors. So just get a contractor, go out there, get a free quote, and see what the actual problem is before I kind of, put everything down into contract.
No. Honestly, to be honest with you, what you did on this deal, it's just perfect. Okay. So you talk to the seller, you take, because listen, if you want to go virtual, this kind of stuff is going to happen. So, so I'm telling you is that when you go the other route, you're just taking off too much time and you're spending money. That is not necessary. It's just this kind of stuff. It happens. So you talk to the seller, you got pictures, based off the picture, you make the judgment on how much the rehab cost is going to be. You lock the property, you lock it on the contract, you send the buyer out, the buyer do their thing, the buyer comes back, the buyer tells you, hey, that doesn't work, it's more, it's less, whatever it is, then you go back and you renegotiate and try to make it a deal.
Okay.
So I don't think you have to go the extra mile where you be like, hey, if I feel something, I need to line the contract up. To be honest, seller, when they, like I was telling you, if they lie, they know they lie. So they're probably going to expect you to come back and renegotiate with them. It's just, this happens to be in a case where it's a divorce. And no matter what, if you would have got under contract at the 85,000 in the first place, it probably still wouldn't even happen to close. Yeah. All right.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Keep up the good work. Ciao.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
So yeah, don't beat yourself up. I think that you did the process just right. You know, this is virtual. Once you go virtual, that's just kind of how it is. Anyways, okay, so I think I'm gonna wrap this up. Thank you so much, you guys. And here is a giveaway. So I'm gonna pick 2 winners. All right, 2 winners, and I'm gonna give out $1,000 each. And here is how you enter. I want you to shoot me a text message over. Listen carefully. Shoot me a text message over to 1-206-208-0676. So let me type that in. Actually, you guys. So send a text message over and just send it over and said just text over giveaway. Right? I need you to text over your PayPal email address. Listen to me. Text over your PayPal email address. Okay? Text it over to 1-206-208-0676. All right? And I am going to pick the winner either by the end of today or early tomorrow. Also, too, if you also want to, you can also shoot me a DM over on Instagram. So if you haven't followed me on Instagram, hit me up on IG. Go to my Instagram, Khang, Khang, WTM, and you can DM me giveaway, and then I'll pick 1 winner from the text, and then maybe 1 winner from my Instagram, and then I will post it on my stories. Once again, for those of you, if you have watched all my content and you're like, hey, Khang, I'm still stuck. I still don't know exactly what to do, where to start. Like, I'm just overload. Check out my step-by-step guide. The link is right below. All right. I'm going to take you through, like I said, 1 step at a time. Like, I literally do 1 video a day telling you exactly what to do that day. And in the video, I tell you specifically, if you have not completed step 1, don't jump on to step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5. Like, I take my whole, like, I basically went back and I said, Khang, so if you were to start over, what exactly would you do? And how would you make it so easy, so simple that someone else can just do the same thing and duplicate and close their first deal? So just 1 video at a time, showing you exactly what you need to do that day. And once you complete it, then you move on to the next one. If you don't complete it, do not move on. Because I'm going to take you like going through this whole transitions of from not knowing to like closing your first deal. And like I said, that's the pay way. The free way is you watching, check out my YouTube video and try to put the missing link together yourself. And I always, I always like to say, so whether you want to go to the store, get the ingredients and cook the food yourself because it's all there. You can go to the store, get the ingredients, cook the food yourself, right? Which that's going to take you time. Or you can call up the restaurant, place the order, and they'll get the food ready for you. And that's the course. So the choice up to you. So those of you, you rather spend the next 30 days, 60 days trying to figure this out, putting the link together, great, right? Great. Hustle, do that. And for those of you who said, hey, Khang, I got the money to invest. I'm ready. I don't want to spend the next 30, 60 days trying to figure this out, but I'm ready to start now, make the purchase, and boom, let's rock and roll. The link is right below. Just go to here. Let me type it in, WTMFAM.com. Boom. That's the website. That's pretty much it. That's I got. Thank you so much, you guys, for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Until next time, you guys, take care. Have a great rest of your day. Peace.